Um, First of all, I want to thank you everyone for joining today. So, we are going to discuss about how data can optimize your business operation. I am Isha Taneja. I'm the CEO of Compleer Infosystem. We do have the executive outlook as an e-magazine. I am holding editor in chief in that e-magazine currently. So the e-magazine is about the viewpoints of the industry experts, so everyone can gain the understanding and insights from the industry leader.
Hello everyone, my name is Puneet Taneja. I'm the Chief Planning Officer and Delivery Manager at Compleer Infosystem.
So today, let's discuss about the agenda of this meeting. So first, we will understand about the importance of data in modern business, understanding the business operations, how data can optimize business operations. We will discuss about the case scenarios, tools and technologies, and then we will have the question and answer sessions. So let's begin. The role of data in business. There are basically three things: strategy, data, and then comes the data strategy. Let's discuss what is strategy. Planning for long term, 3 months, 6 months, yearly. This is called strategy. Why strategy is important? Because it sets clear goals and objectives. Additionally, if we can make the adjustments, the technical adjustments according to the feedback or new information, then it is a success. Now, talk about data. It helps us to see the actual picture of what's happening in the business. So it's not just about collecting data if we are not understanding it or interpreting it. So important is to understand and interpret it so we can uncover the valuable insights and make informed decisions. When data and strategy comes into picture, it is called the data strategy, which can be aligned to take the decision making, and we can measure the progress of it. With a well defined data strategy, we can track our performance, identify the areas of improvements, and drive our business forward. So, let's take an example of one of the dashboard. This dashboard is a risk management dashboard. There is In this dashboard, we are doing the analysis of the different project based upon the certain KPIs. Let's discuss about one KPI, that is budget. So in this, if you see the tech blogger, right? So this is one of the project. And in this project, you will see the actual budget is greater than the planned budget. That means we are going above the estimated or planned budget allocation for this project. Let's understand about the another KPI, that is the resource allocation. We can observe there are 10 persons that are aligned in this project, and but all of these are not aligned to the project. They are not being billable, right? So they have not utilized it. So this is actually increasing a higher cost. This means we can take some steps in order to optimize the process for this project. So this is how the data can help in order to gain the insights.
Let's understand what is operations and how we can achieve the operational excellency. So why do we need operational excellency? So because it helps in reducing the cost, improving productivity, maintaining the better quality of the product, and increasing the customer satisfaction. We can apply the operational efficiency at multiple places in business operations. For example, we can apply in the supply chain management by reducing the lead time and lowering the cost. We can also apply the operational efficiency in the inventory management, which will help us in reducing the holding cost and improve the cash flow. We can apply operational efficiency in the customer service, which will help to streamline the customer interactions, which help in resolving issues more quickly. So if you see in the employee e-commerce dashboard, you will notice that in this dashboard, if we analyze this, the customer are adding a product in a cart, and after that there is only 38% of those orders which are added into cart is converting into a payment page, and then 89% of the orders got confirmation. So by understanding this analysis, we can identify a trend and we can create strategies in this area, such as offering discount coupons to improve this conversion.
So, how further, let's talk about sales, right? So, business operations have sales. So, understanding sales is very important for the business growth. Identifying customer needs, patterns, presenting solutions to help boost the sales are very, very important. So, let's understand with the help of a dashboard. Here in this graph, it shows the forecasted sales, what is the versus the actual sales, month by month comparisons on two different platforms, Amazon and Shopify. In this case, the forecasted is acting as our target, which is derived from the last year data multiplied by the X factor. So we can achieve. So this is a target that we want to achieve it, and month by month we can actually see if we are on our target, if we are meeting our target or not. Let's talk about finance now. Understanding profitability. So these are some of the KPIs which are very important for sustainability and growth of any business. So financial performance is measure of company's overall health, financial health. So let's discuss in the terms of dashboard. So this dashboard represents the key metrics, that is revenue, gross profit, net income, operating expenses. From this dashboard, we can understand where we are meeting the targets and by what percentage. So these were some of the examples for the in certain departments, how we can utilize the data and how we can make the decisions out of it.
And what are business operations? To produce the goods or services, business has to engage in certain activities, and these activities are called business operations. Some of these activities also involve marketing, sales, production or delivery, HR, finance, accounting, research and development, and management. And there are some of the most common challenges which every business function faces, such as productivity, higher operating cost, complaints, low response time, wastage, and low engagement. By understanding different operations and its KPIs, we can monitor the performance of the business operation. So in the next slide, if you see that we have listed different business operations and their key performance indicators. For example, for the supply chain management, there are indicators such as inventory turnover rate, supplier performance, logistics and distribution efficiency, ordering fulfillment accuracy. So if we are monitoring all of these KPIs, so we can monitor whether this business operational is functional or it is like lagging. There are like other examples. If you scroll to the next slide, Isha. So there are another examples. Inside we can monitor for the customer services, such as customer satisfaction rate, first response time, resolution time, customer retention rate. We can monitor for HR processes with the help of employee retention rate, employee satisfaction. So this is not a complete list of all the KPIs, but it gives a fair idea on how the business operation is performing. Let's understand now the next 5-step process and how we can monitor the performance of different business operations.
Yep. So we have understood that, hey, we have these departments. We have to how we can track and keep up to speed is by understanding the KPI. But how to do it? How to visualize these KPI? This is a very simple 5-step process. First is data collection and integration. Let's take an example of sales. We can get the data from CRM, ERP, IoT devices. So we can collect that data and we can integrate it. So this is the very first step. That is the data collection. We can consolidate it. We can transform it. Now, the next step comes into picture is data analysis and insights. Once we have the data, we can identify the trends. We can identify the patterns, insights of it, and and then our optimize our processes. This is the third step. So from the identified patterns, trends, and insight, we can optimize in our process, and the outcomes will be increased efficiency, cost reductions. So these are some of the things where we can apply it in each and every department. Some of the departments are supply chain, inventory management, customer service. Once we have optimized our process, the fourth step is the predictive analysis. We can further analyze the data, the historical data analysis, or we can do some forecasting, risk management, customer insights, and we can do the predictive analysis. And the fifth step is the performance monitoring. That means we can create the dashboards, alerts, we can have a regular reporting systems, we can do why this is helpful, because of the real time tracking will be there. We can have a continuous improvement in our processes. So these are the 5 steps which can help to achieve the dashboards which we have created and we have showed in the first slides. So let's discuss some of the case scenarios in order how we can implement these 5 steps in the case scenarios. Yeah.
Okay, let's consider an electronics brand who is struggling with its marketing campaign. Despite of heavily investing in advertising, this company is not seeing any expected returns on investment. They are facing challenges in targeting the right audience, measuring the effectiveness of their campaign. The challenges that they are facing is low engagement and conversion rate, inability to measure and analyze their performance of their marketing channels, high customer acquisition cost, and then lack of personalized marketing messages. So let's see how we can apply those 5 steps as a solution to this problem.
Yeah. So our first step is the data collection. So they did the same thing. They have collected the data from the social media, website analytics, email campaigns, customer feedbacks. So they have consolidated and collected all the data, and then they have created a comprehensive 360 view of the customer behavior and preferences. They did the analytics based upon the customer segmentation. They have understood the demographic profiles, purchase history, online behavior, engagement levels, and then they have tailored their marketing efforts based upon the high value customer segments and low value customer segments. Third is the predictive analytics. In this step, they have understood and predict the customer lifetime value and identified the profitable segments. Then they can do the personalized marketing. That means they can run the campaigns, email marketing, targeted ad based upon the segments which we have discussed in the previous steps. And the last step is they can do the performance measurement. That means they can set up the dashboards, KPIs to measure how their marketing data, how their campaigns are currently running. So this way they can have improvements and the continuous improvements in the process. Let's talk about the results. They can increase the engagement, they can increase the conversion rates, they can reduce the customer acquisition cost, increase the AOI, and then there is a satisfaction of the customer because they are getting the personalized marketing campaigns. So let's take another case scenario. A retail chain facing multiple operational challenges. What are their challenges? Inventory management, operational cost, customer experience. There were frequent stock outs and overstocks, which was leading to loss of sales and increased holding cost. There were high operational costs due to inefficiencies in the stocks, supply chain and store operations, and there was inconsistent customer service. So let's see how they can improve through the data analytics.
Okay, so integrating their point of sale systems, CRMs, supply chain management system, and the IoT devices which they have in their store, they can build a centralized data warehouse which is collecting data from various sources, and on top of it they can build the analytics and insights. Once the data is collected, the customer preferences, inventory levels, all of these parameters can be measured. And with the help of the analysis, they can do the process of optimization by analyzing the demand patterns, adjusting the inventory levels, and creating a supply chain operations. They can help in optimizing this all of this process can help in optimizing their processes. Another thing which they can further do is they do the predictive analytics. They can forecast the demand for different products across various store locations, and with the help of machine learning algorithms, they can predict the inventory needs and prevent stockouts and overstock situations. They can apply the performance monitoring, a real-time dashboard to monitor different key performance indicators such as sales, inventory levels, customer satisfactions, and they can set alerts for the potential issues and enabling quick response and resolutions. Yeah. As a result, they will see the results in the form of a reduction in the cost, improved satisfaction, and reduced stockouts, and improve the product availability.
So let's talk. We have the 5 steps to implement, right? We know, we have seen the case scenarios, how this can be beneficial, but what are the tools and technologies which can use? So these 5 steps will have different tools or technologies. Some of them are being listed here. For data collection and integration, we can use the Apache Kafka, Talent, Informatica, Matillion, Python, Databricks. For data storage and management, we can use the databases like Redshift, Snowflakes, BigQuery, MS SQL, MySQL. For data analytics and visualization, we can use Tableau, Power BI, Looker. For machine learning and predictive analysis, we can use the Azure Machine Learning's Rapid Miner. Databricks nowadays is being used. For process optimization, we can use the UiPath automation anywhere. So these are few technologies which we have listed here, which can help in this 5-step implementation.
Okay, let's see if you have any questions, you can ask us. So me and Isha is available, and you can also email us on and or reach out on this contact number. You can visit our website. I would request you to like ask questions, or maybe if you have any suggestions, you can give or ask questions.
You can press the hand button and we can take it up. If you have any questions and you want to take it outside of the webinar, please contact us on these contact details. Yes, Alex. I have allowed your mic. Sure, I'll unmute the attendees. Just 1 second. Just 1 second. I'm just unmuting.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, sure.
Alex. Yeah.
So it's very good presentation, very good, thank you. Could you tell me more about the data quality of side benefits with the operations that you're getting through during maybe like your case studies specifically?
Yep. So that was the case story. Like we have assumed that electronics brand, but to implement the data quality, so definitely we can follow some measures around it, and we can ensure whether the quality of the data is complete. So first of all, we need to ensure that the data completeness, if we are talking about the data quality here. So data completeness means like whether we are getting all the data required to implement all the KPIs that is needed. So we need to explore more within the different data sets, or maybe different departments, that how we can collect the data for certain KPIs. So let's say if we now have access to those source systems where this data is captured, or where this data is being stored, but now we need to join that data with the other data sets so that we can enrich its quality. For example, let's say we are just getting the customer's insight, but we need to know how much purchases that customer has made. We can join it with the financial data set. So that's how this technique of consolidating the data at one place can be very helpful. So that is increasing the quality of the data, and we can rely more on it because we have the history alongside it, and we can see how customer is interacting in different social media channels, on different campaigns. So that make us more confident on that particular customer, or we can reach out to them with a specific data points.
Very good. Thank you. It's very important. Thank you.
Any further questions? So we are done from our side, and we are on time. So if there is no question, thank you so much for joining in for today. And we would love to host more sessions like this. If this is informative, please let us know. That is very helpful.
It was very informative. Thank you so much, Isha and Puneet. I will connect